Alright, I tried to do this on that, but apparently my tools are getting so old that they die. My microphone died, so my audio didn't record, so I have to use this, which is cool because I get to look at myself talking. But I'm not been sleeping well because I'm having bad dreams of how ways that the world works, that students escape debt and they go to school for to, to learn how to scam or game the system and with credentials of trust because they only have they only need like one or two degrees to hang on the wall, and the rest of them can just be shadows or phantoms or ghosts. And they go and collect people's information. They did it to me. They go collect people's information, and then they go through their checklist of make sure we got this, and and we can and that guy kind of looks like that guy, but it's not that guy. I'm getting paranoid that they're 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 collecting all my information to the point my health information. It's a network of doctors and such. You know, so they can restart their credentials. I don't know how to explain that. It's like it's like you know I don't know. I'm not good at getting what's in here out through here. It doesn't make sense. So that's the way the world works. I don't know. And I'm not able to sleep. I would get up, but then I would disappear. Watch. I'll show you. Disappear, reappear, like magic. Magic. Still, I got a new magic fan. The lunatic eel. I think I think YouTube's mad at me because, or Google's mad at me because I tried to upload my own movie collection, but they're not mad that I bought the Despicable Me 2 on the thing. They're not mad at that, which doesn't matter anyways because somebody else is being me on the internet out in California, and the local domain malware installation installer. I'm not able to keep up with it. I'm not smart enough for this stuff. I just do the best I can. But the Connecticut malware, each state has their little programs of their net capture, shadow market type tools, and that's how they get their income because they bounce it off. It's like when you buy something retail and they're wholesale, but they add a penny or they add a dollar, or well, I don't know, because it bounces through their domain, and then they're like, and then they can zoom in all of their knowledge of how systems work, and pick out individuals, and And they can lure them out with to make them disappear with, free giveaways or trips, or, oh, she's hot, or oh, he's hot, or oh, he's cute, or he's charming. And then I don't know. It's not a simple process. It's not like you meet somebody, but it could be, because I've watched the Criminal Minds on the TV, on the CBS Criminal Minds, and the quality, that can create from nothing, and hold value through space and time. Uh, write out scripts to carry out, and then what was it? It was Will Wheaton. Will Wheaton uh, lured somebody out to a cottage, a couple out to a cottage, and then strapped them down and beat and raped, and it was a bunch of just those kinds of things upset me, and I don't know how to not think like that. And then the CIA, they go out and they commit acts of intelligence. They commit acts of intelligence to to to, not in labor of to facilitate value of income for the I don't know how to explain that, but that gets into insurances, and life insurance, and retirement communities, and health insurance, auto insurance, home insurance, because they're ghosts. They don't exist. They just mm, that makes a local, and they'll zoom in and they'll target people. I don't know, as, to build credentials within their own internal network, or within their little circle. And just craziness, right? Craziness that goes through my head, and I don't know how to deal with it. And I can't talk to anybody because they're like, well, what kind of creep are you? Get away from me, weirdo. You know, I don't want to deal with that. They got lives and everything else. Just mm, and then, how can you? I don't like, and then raptors, they go in packs, and then I'm learning that the whack a mole, uh, you know, Trump Tower, Weston Tower, you know, uh, he lived here, but he checked out of that room. Bob Schmo. What, you can tell the Starbucks person to write anything you want on the cup. You can walk into the West End and say, "Oh, this is my name. It's on this cup. See." And it's just. I think they're trying to use me as either an scapegoat for actions to make people disappear, or when Johnny A. Law comes knocking on the door. Because I'll tell you about a story. 'Cause I'm a crazy person, and I have uh, able to collect benefits of such for my craziness, because I've government, but I lost my mind. I don't. I'm not. It's all scattered around. But anyways, one of my counselors. She was cute. I'm charming, and you know the night dynamics started changing. And I emailed her boss, and I was like, "Look, I need a new counselor because I'm getting all attached, right?" And then she and he was like, "Okay, that's fine. I'll send you a new counselor." I was like, well, and then he was like, "It's okay. You can. It's okay. I'll send you a new counselor." And I'm like, "Well, you know." And she was like, "She can talk." He said, "It's okay. You can talk to her. It's fine. I understand." And then she just magically stopped talking. Like all of a sudden. I'm like, "Okay." And I'm like, "Well, did he disappear her for or fire her for or violate her for the ethics?" I told him the dynamic was changing, and then that's a whole nother. I'm not telling the story properly. I'm not a good storyteller. But and then another story. So uh, I went and got I I got a scooter. Saved my money and got a scooter. And I made all my payments on the scooter. And then they found me a loan. Somebody give me a loan for a motorcycle because I made all the payments on my scooter, and the dealership was just cool like that. So, and I don't have any friends. So I went on the internets. You know, this is where all these craziness is coming from. But it's all I have to do. I mean, it's just the internet. It's just the internet. Nothing can come from it except for freaking evil, crazy thoughts. And I don't mean to be a creep. I'm just, you know, I'm, it's like, look, you don't even see my chin. But uh, I don't mean it. I just come across, you know what I mean. But um, oh, the motorcycle. So I went on Craigslist. I was looking through Craigslist. I found through the personal ads because that's you can't shot in the dark. You can't hit anything unless you take a shot. But girl said, motorcycle. And I was like, I got a motorcycle. And I clicked on the thing, and then we emailed back and forth for a while. She gave me her number. I called her and made plans, and then uh, went, rode around for a while, you know, practice. My first time on my first motorcycle, and I was like, "It was my first motorcycle. You're going to be my guinea pig because I haven't ever rode anybody around," and blah 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 blah. And then I dropped her off, and then she magically stopped talking to me. And that, uh, I think that somebody followed me through because I have to go through the domain administrator to make an outside connection from this network to another network to make. And I think that the same people, the counselor people, are stalking me online to make sure I don't leak any of the information that is because it's all secret, blah blah blah. And then they they made her disappear and made to make me look like that happened because I made contact and but that's a crazy thing. But I don't have my motorcycle anymore. My stress reliever. But hey, I get look forward to that operation. That's going to be a right after court. Unless they throw me in jail, then I have to go to jail and then have an operation. I hope they don't put me in jail. I didn't really do anything wrong, but I'm paranoid. It's jail. I need friends. I need somebody to talk to. But everybody's too busy at bars and living life and being happy and healthy and not crazy. So nobody wants to deal with that. And I know, and I don't do it on purpose. It's like chemical in my brain that just sucks. Depressing. I'm not able to sleep. My things aren't working. I'm not able to buy the new things. I still have to pay all these freaking. Because the insurance, they paid for the bike, but I still have to pay medical things. And I thought my health insurance was going to cover it. I don't know. I'm still arguing with them. I don't know. It's just life. Life. I'm. I don't want to be an adult. I'm not really too much of an adult. I mean, it's not like I have anything. I have a phone. I have a computer. I have a room. That's about it. I don't even have a vehicle anymore. I'm not very much of a man. Not a fighter. I don't go play sports and beat people up. I'm not able to provide. What am I going to provide? Darkness. People love that. People love it. Mm. Well, I'm not jobless. Nobody wants to deal with my. I have to go through departments to even find a place to have me there, and then the departments are not doing. They're just saying that they're doing stuff, and the government's giving them money, and I saw the paperwork when they left the room. I looked at it, clever me, and they're collecting all the incomes from the insurances that they're telling that they're helping me do stuff, and I'm like, that's the same network that the guy with the dynamic thing. I mean, I have doctors that actually do good things, and this is going on the internet. And people are going to be like, "Well, he's a crazy person." I'm like, "Yeah, of course I'm a crazy person. That's what." Because I mean, what am I going to do? I'll be like, "Yeah, if you want to get to know me, just click on the little thing and uh, instead of you know, maybe I'll just get a business card instead of trying to talk to people. Like here, just go there because nothing is free. Nothing is free, and the people that facilitate the smart quality minds, they'll 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 embody themselves and transfer the data because there's I don't there's a bunch of social media hubs, and they'll just you know and they'll lure people out, and it's just delusional, right? It's not real. It's stressing me out. But I wonder what this one's going to go to. I know they're getting mad at me for trying to upload the movie. 'Cause, I mean, I have I buy the disc, and then I have to buy the digital to watch it on the digital on and it sucks. I only have a couple dollars. I'm not a rich man. But yeah, I don't know if this is going to go under my name or screen name. We're going to find out though, huh? This is mobile. This is me mobile. It's not. I'm not really. I'm sitting in a chair in front of my computer. But my computer is getting more and more errors because I installed one of those system suites because I couldn't keep up with all the, security things. So I was like, here, take take the little monies, and but I'm not able to pay for it now. Ugh. And I think that they're the ones that are installing the things. I don't know. I don't know where all this crap comes from. I just don't care anymore. Here, we're gonna find out where it uploads.